Good morning, you guys. So it is week 2 of prep. I just start off the day by weighing myself fasted, and then I make my oat pancake. I like to have my food ready to go after I take my check-in, which of course I do fasted. So I will top my pancake with this flax seed chia seed mix, which is phenomenal, good for fiber and omegas. Also frozen cashews, don't knock it till you try it. Frozen coconut chips as well. Stick everything in the freezer. I swear it makes it 100% better. I also do frozen blueberries. See the frozen trend here. That hot cold mixture is just absolutely amazing. Then I will go ahead and prepare my coffee as well. I like to just have my breakfast and coffee ready for me, and then I will take my photos again fasted. So the light that I use here is the LUMI Cube. I can put it in the description link below because it's absolutely phenomenal. Perfect for that HD lighting. Guys, so I just sent along my first check-in of prep. So when I check in with Jamie, I'll wake up and I'll take my weight fasted. I will also take my front, side, and back photos in my poses, and then I'll record my weight, my hip, and my waist measurements, and then I'll send that along with like any notes that she might need to know for my compliance, or if my sleep was bad, any like extra information that she needs to know. So, and she took out my upper body days, which is sad because if you know me, training back and shoulders is my favorite, but I think I'm kind of right on the edge of where the division is right now. So no more training upper body for me. I'm just going to take the L on that one, and I'm going to put my energy into my posing and my glute training, and just giving this my all, like trying to fit the division. Obviously it's kind of hard, you know, we have our ways that we like to do things, but I think that I need to give myself a fair chance with this division. Hi, good morning. Could I please just do a grande black Pike's Place with no room, just
with no room?
Yeah, just black is good.
Okay, anything else?
And could I also do a Trente ice water?
Okay, anything else?
That'll be it. Thank you so much.
Alright, that'll be $3.19 at the window.
Thank you. Maybe I'm the weird one here, but there's something about getting a hot, plain black coffee after a workout that is such a prep hack. I get a hot black Pike's Place with a Trente ice water. The crazy thing about prep is that little routines become absolute rituals. Like, it's kind of fun, but the little creature comforts that you hold on to just become such a big part of your life. So one of these ones that I love to do when I'm on prep is just to get a hot coffee after my training session. It's like a little treat for myself. I also get a water too, just to make sure that I balance my caffeine consumption with hydration. But if you give it a try, let me know. It's just like a little something that you can look forward to, and especially like when you're deep into prep. I'm obviously not deep into prep yet, but your sessions take so much out of you, so you almost need that like caffeine afterwards to get you going through the day. So I really like to do that. That's just like a little something that, you know, it's the little things. Oh my gosh. So I just did a little chop on my hair. It kind of needed to happen. So after my last show, about 3 months post-show, I started shedding and just probably lost like 50% of my total volume on my hair, which, you know, I dieted pretty hard. I started prep at 150 and I got down to 111. So like in 20 weeks, that's a big weight loss. And I think that sometimes your body just goes into shock, and I had a delayed reaction. So I started taking my vitamins, the shedding's kind of stopped, but it's a lot thinner. So I just did like a good chop, just get it back to normal, get it thick, get it healthy again. And yeah, I'm just gonna head home and do some work on my laptop. Mostly gonna do continuing education for my NASM CPT, and I'll catch you guys when I get home. So I just got my second book from the book exchange that I did on Instagram. So it's not a scam. Well, if it is, it's a really good pyramid scheme, but I don't know what it is. So let's see. Let's figure it out. I just can't wait to open it. I'm too excited. I'm just curious to see like when people can pick one book to send, like what is the book they send. And oh my gosh, this one is called Big Magic: Creative Living Beyond Fear. I wonder who sent me this, because this is perfect for me. So I wonder if they knew me. It says it's by the author of Eat, Pray, Love. Wow. A must read for anyone hoping to live a creative life. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this book. I'll actually do a review. I will read this a little bit. I have so many books I need to read. Okay. So another thing actually that I've been working on, that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to give myself a time where work ends. So for me, that's 7 p.m. After 7 p.m., there's no posing. There's no like things that I need to do. That's like wind down time. So I use that time to read books. So the book that I have been reading is by Rick Rubin, and my fiance got it for me. It's just about unlocking your creativity, which is something that is really important to me. And I think if you are a creative person, the tendency, especially in this day and age, is to move towards consuming and not creating. But you know, as humans, we are creators. That's what we do. And so that's a big emphasis for me this year. In fact, if I had to pick a word for the year, it would be creation. So whoever sent me this, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I'm really excited to read it. This is why I meal prep, you guys. So when it's a day to work, I can just pull out rice, cooked ground beef, chicken, cooked potatoes, what else? Green beans, cucumber and lettuce, and of course my Celsius, and that is pretty much my lunch right there. So I just have to assemble it and put it all together. I'll just like grab my containers and portion it out. It probably takes me like, honestly, 5 minutes to put all my food together. I'll just throw in like whatever my fats are, and that'll be it. Okay, so I will just take my potatoes, and they're already cooked, and I will just, so I'll cook them, and then I'll let them cool in the fridge so that they become more starchy, and they also become easier to cut that way. So I'll just let my potatoes, my cooked potatoes, get cold in the fridge, and then I'll slice them up like this, and just like put a little bit of spray oil on them, and crisp them in the air fryer just for a couple minutes. This is so much more of a surefire way to get your potatoes exactly like you want versus trying to cook them from start to finish in the air fryer, because when you do it that way, sometimes they get too crispy and they're not cooked all the way through. So this is like the best way to do it. So I put in my order with Global Formulas, and the thing that I love about them is their shipping is so fast. I will get it by Monday. But I still am out of my BioBurn, so luckily I have these little sample packets, and I keep these because when I travel, I usually carry on, so I don't have to take the big tub through TSA, because they will check you if you're bringing powders, and you don't want like them to be testing your stuff. So like this is my normal like size tub of Bio Repair, but I'll just bring the packet when I travel, so I'll just keep them, and also in case of emergency, because I do not like to run out. So BioBurn is my fat burner that I use when I'm in prep, so this will really help to raise your body temperature, help you break a sweat. It's also non-stim, so you're not going to get like those jitters that you get sometimes if you take like a heavily like a caffeine-based fat burner. So this is like L-carnitine, helps to buffer lactic acid, increase your endurance. So my favorite flavor on this one is probably peach mango or strawberry lemonade. Those are my two. So if you want to give it a try, you can always start with the sample packs on globalformulas.com and use code Annie if you want to support me and save some money. But I'm just gonna mix this up because I'm gonna do a little bit of cardio today, and then I'm gonna go train legs. Okay, so prep week 2, these are my meals for the day. Just my potatoes, and I pre-weighed these, so I know exactly that's the right amount. So this is what I have here for you guys. I have 3 ounces of chicken with 20 grams of cashews, 100 grams of cucumber. This is my post-workout meal here, so I have 200 grams of rice, 5 grams of coconut oil, and 3 ounces of 90-10 ground beef. This will be my dinner. I have 100 grams of sweet potato, 50 grams of lettuce, and 3 ounces of beef. I like to try to keep red meat in my diet because it's really high in iron and B vitamins. And then I have just a classic American dish here, and that is 3 ounces of chicken, 150 grams of baby golden tomato potatoes, and then 100 grams of green beans. So I'm gonna take these to work with me. My shift is about 10 hours, so I'll space these accordingly. I usually eat my last meal at 5 p.m. I get off at 8:30, and then I will have my creamy for dinner. So yeah, that is what we have right now. So I'm just about to do my prep and prime. It takes me honestly about like 35-40 minutes to go through the whole routine, but it's definitely worth it because once you start training, you're immediately not having to warm up and everything is already released and ready to go. So I'll just do that here, and nothing special. If I need a lacrosse ball, I will just lay on that and kind of release the areas that I need to. But I'll always make it really nice and fun and do something like have a little candle and my coffee, just to make this ritual like something enjoyable so that I stick with it, because that's one of the most important things. It is 9:30 p.m. and on Fridays and Saturdays I bartend 10-hour shifts well, Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays, I will bartend 10-hour shifts. So I'll usually get up at 5 a.m. I will have my coffee, do my devotions, make my breakfast, and then I will head to the gym. And on both of my days that I bartend, I also train legs. So I'll have a heavy leg session, and then I will go to work. And I usually get off around 9 o'clock at night. So that's a long day for me. I'm usually pretty tired, and on prep, I'm extra tired. But it works out for me to work those long days and do it that way rather than just spreading it out shorter days over the week. That way I get more full days that are free, and I can devote that to my training and other projects that I have and I want to work on in my life. But, you know, of course, we still need money too. So most of us are out there supporting ourselves, and you shouldn't let social media give you the illusion that everyone just has money growing on trees, because, you know, that's not true. But I'm blessed to have the flexibility that I have. But I will say that at the end of the day, there's nothing that I look forward to more than just heading home and making my decaf coffee and sitting down with my creamy and gearing up to do it all over again the next day, because that's life and it's such a privilege. So yes, I'm do that tonight, and then Sundays are my Sabbath. So I will take off Sunday, no work, no training, and just go to church and recharge physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that's how my life is. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Please let me know what else you want to see, and I will see you guys next week.